Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Read the Wheel of Time. Today we're at chapter 10 of book number 4, The Shadow Rising. And yes, I was not here for some time again. I will probably not be able to release every day a video every day. Yeah, that's not going to be probably because of my move. So I'm currently moving. Will probably take a bit more time. And yeah, so don't worry, but we will get there, but it will not be every day currently. And yeah, I hope that's okay. So anyway, we are at chapter 10, The Stone Stands, which is, yes, of course it does. Why would it not stand? And we had Lanfear last time, and we had perhaps a battle, I don't know. Yeah, Lanfear is standing at the door currently, I think, and RAND is there, and he looks out, and let's see where we are and what's gonna happen. Oh, dead Aiel men lay at RAND's feet. Yeah. Okay. Everyone is dead. Oh. How? Why? I mean, to be fair, like a very quick attack on them is probably not that stupid by like whoever planned that. Fair. Like, it's not a bad plan, I guess. Oh, and they're still fighting. Uh-oh. Can he not use Kalandor to now cleanse the city of the heathens or something like that? That would, like, why not? Oh Trollocs. So Trollocs are just going haywire inside the stone. Let's see how effective they are against the stone. And a Myrdral. Oh, hello Myrdral. Is that Myrdral detective? Might be Myrdral detective doing his job finding RAND again. I mean, it's not a lot of detective work to find someone that is declaring himself to be the Dragon Reborn and that, like, shouts out his location into the world. But still, Myrdral detective. You made it, finally. Okay, so there are more men down than Trollocs, but they still try to do their best. Oh, God. Oh. Myrdral detective, why? That's pretty rough. Even as RAND's eye found them, the Myrdral tore off half the Terran captain's face with one bare hand, while the other drove a dead black blade through a defender's throat. Yeah. Yes. That's like about how I thought it would go. Yeah. Yeah, and everyone's afraid because suddenly their myths are real and kill them, so yeah. Fade! Try me, Fade! RAND shouted. Yes, let's go. Let's go, one-on-one. So it still has... So he still has that fear thing going when he looks at the Myrdral, but it's not that strong anymore, which is okay. Once he had believed Fades rode shadows like horses and disappeared when they turned sideways. Those old beliefs were not so far... not wrong. Yeah, okay. I like shades. They're pretty cool. They're probably my favorite monster they fight against. I like Draktar as well, but Fates are still very, very cool. Okay. Rally the stone! The stone stands! RAND shouted. Yes, you go, mate. You do some buff to your units that are around you, like plus 70 courage. Yes, you go, man. You can do it. And okay, that's pretty funny. And Lanfear's like still in the room behind him, and she's like, "Oh God, you fool!" And he's like, "No, I don't care, Lanfear. Go away with your stupid shenanigans." He had to keep the defenders together. Yeah, fight with them. Prove to them that you are their leader. Okay, and the Shade is now going for his life. Okay, I remember. So their dark steel is forged in Takada. Below the slopes, or Takanda, or Thakandar. Probably Takandar. I assume it's the old European way of saying it. I don't know. Below the slopes of Shayul Ghul. Yeah. You will die this time! The Myrdral rasped at him in a voice like the crumbling of dead leaves. I'll give your flesh to the Trollocs and take your women for my own. That's a thing? What? Why? So they still got urges of the flesh? Myrdral still has that? Okay. I don't know. Or is he just mocking Rand? I just don't know. It's so weird. Okay, now he beheaded the Midral. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. So, I was also pretty sure that he would behead him. I don't know why it wasn't a hunch. I know I didn't say it before, but I still count it as something I saw coming. I don't know, it just feels right that he beheads the Midral here. To be badass, I guess. And now the Trollocs are like, oh god, how, what? No, not again, let's go away. And then they fled. Yeah, so now the oppressive Midral thought force is gone and the Trollocs are probably dispersing now. Yeah, they just stabbed the Trollocs dead. Great. Can Rand not just use the force? Sidene? Can't he use it to support him them somehow? And the Midral is still fighting even though it has no head. Leave it, it's dead already. Fates just don't want to admit they're dead. Okay. See to the injured. Yep. Oh, and the Fates were called Lurks in Tier. The more you know. Yeah, and all the Terrans now look like shit because obviously they're now in a real battle and they don't just like show off their cool armor anymore because it's all bloodied and broken and bent, and yeah. I'm pretty impressed that they still managed to hold up some kind of a fight at least against them, because they must be terrified by their childhood nightmares coming to hunt them down, so I don't know. It's pretty brave actually. It's so cool, now he has a fire blade because Galandor is set on fire now. And let's go, let's just go. For the stone! For the stone! It's so cool. For the stone and the Lord Dragon! Yes. Where was Lanfear? Fair, and what part had she played in this? She probably was just there and enjoyed the show, I guess. That man spotted the halls, yeah. Oh, and they had killed women and, yeah. Great. Not great, of course, but... So this is the first test of Rand's army, I guess. Them being ambushed in their home base. Great. Great stuff. So if they manage to hold them off here, it's pretty good. Like, everyone will know that... everyone will know that they were attacked by the Dark One's creatures, which will lend credibility to Rand as well. Which is... I think that's good in the... Like, in the bigger sense of everything, it is good. But of course, those poor people. And Rand is just gonna go for the murderer. Yeah, you go, mate. And the Aiel joined in. That's actually very cool. I like that. So, Defenders and Aiel fought at the fields of Tear. Yes, that was a Doctor Who reference, though a bad one. Okay. Oh, Moraine's sword is on fire. Did I confuse it? No. So Moraine's sword is also on fire. Great, yeah. I'm a bit confused. Yes, okay. Oh no, she just uses, I'm sorry. So she just uses fire as well, burning down Trollocs and, yeah, okay. Okay, and they are in a bit of a hassle, I think. And Lan is just hitting everyone that is not burned to death. Yep, that's, yeah. Oh no, Len is going down a bit. Like someone hit him with a spear, another with an axe. Uh-oh. And Rand can't do anything because Trollocs were like jumping at him. Perfect. Oh, and now Moraine and Len are gone because he had to fight off 5 Trollocs and then he turned around and they were gone. I hope everything is alright. Oh, and there were Dark Friends as well, so this is just a cluster F. I see. Oh, and that's also a bit weird. Sometimes Trollocs battle Trollocs because a murderer was killed and then his controlled Trollocs like were normal again and started to... Yeah, I see. And the Trollocs are happy that they can eat noble women now. Great. Fantastic. Oh, and he now takes the group of 3 and gets hit. Okay. They're lying on top of him bleeding out, I think. Yep. Great. This is not good. And a fourth Trolloc comes. Oh yeah, could you just like blow them up now? Please? Please blow them up. Oh, and one of the Trollocs was in between. A Trolloc saved me. A Trolloc? Was that Lanfear? Blue-white flashed as two murderers moved into his view, fighting each other in an almost boneless blow of continuous motion. Wait a moment. Is Lanfear really helping him here? Are those her murderer? I'm mad. That's what it is. I'm mad. And this is also some crazy dream. Yeah, it's Lanfear. Oh man, that's so badass. I love her. I hate her and I love her. That is so cool. I would never have expected her to send her murderer against... What was the ding-dong's name that's attacking them? Probably the alien ding-dong. What was his name? Was it Bellal? No, Bellal was the one that died last time in this stone fortress, right? Like, if I recall correctly, he was on page like 2 pages, so I'm sorry to have forgotten, but yeah. You risk everything rushing about wildly with that sword. Then turned to face Lanfear, yeah. She had put on the appearance of a girl again, no older than he. And she lifted her white skirts to step over the Terran lady's torn body. For all the emotion on her face, it might as well have been a log. Okay, now I stepped over her. You build a hut of twigs, when you could have marble palaces for the snap of your fingers. You could have had their lives and such souls as Trollocs possess with little effort, and instead they nearly killed you. You must learn. Join with me. Yeah, of course. Was this your doing? The Trolloc saving me? Those murderers, was it? I mean, what? Rand, what else was that? Like, how else could you possibly explain that? I'm sorry, what? If I take credit, you will expect it again, and that could be deadly. Yes. None of the others is really certain where I stand, and I like it that way. You can expect no open aid from me. No open aid. I like that. So she's like, what does she want? How does she want it, and what does she want? She's like the perfect villain for this series. I think she's a villain. I hope she was not going to turn anti-hero. I would not like that for her. I hope he's the main villain. Still hope it. Like, I know that the Baalzamon Eldritch thing is in the bag, but I mean, that's not a person, you know, and I wouldn't like it to be a person they could fight, because that would devalue it, I feel. So I hope she's something like the big bad, like that would fit, because she's a character, you know, she has flaws and stuff, so. Expect your aid. You want me to turn to the shadow. You can't make me forget what you are with soft words. Oh, and he just threw her against the wall. Why? Don't be rude. He held her there, spread-eagled over a woven hunting scene, feet off the floor, snowy gown spread out and flattened. How had he blocked Egwene and Elaine? He had to remember. Suddenly he flew across the hallway, progression to the wall opposing Lanfear. Yeah. Whatever you can do, Luster, I can do it better. And she's like, yeah, just do your stuff, mate. If you feel more safe, it's okay, Rand. And she doesn't really care that she's pinned against the wall, but yeah. You half use the smallest fraction of what you're capable of and walk away from what would allow you to crush all who come against you. Where is Kalandor, loose Theron, still up in your bedchamber like some useless ornament? Do you think yours is the only hand that can wield it now that you have drawn it free? Samael is here, he will take it and use it against you. Even Morgadine, Moffedian, I don't know how that dude or that woman is pronounced, would take it to deny you. Yeah. She could gain much by trading it to any male chosen. Okay, yeah, this was a woman. Yeah, I kind of felt like, because she... Moffedian or whatever that's pronounced sounds a bit like Morgana, you know, from the Arthurian tale again. So yeah, now he's afraid. Oh God, Kalandor in the hands of a male Forsaken? No. And now Lanfear is trying to get him to listen to her and be with her, apparently. She was trying to lull him in. Yeah, but she also makes a lot of sense. I mean, to be fair, she really makes a lot of sense. And now he thinks about what to do with her. If he tried them, if he left her, she might tear half the stone down trying to get free if a passing Trolloc did not kill her, thinking she was one of the stone's folk. That should not have troubled him. Not the death of a Forsaken, but the thought of leaving a woman or anyone helpless for a Trolloc repelled him. At least he sticks to his values. And she's just like, oh God, again, like, Jesus Christ. She just doesn't care. I love it. Oh, he's thinking about finding Moraine. That might actually be interesting. Moraine could now one-shot her as well with her Balefire. And now she's just gracefully levitating through the floor. Of course she is. Can't do that. She gasped foolishly and she smiled. I do not have to see a float to unravel it if I know what it is and where. You see, you have much to learn. Oh yes. I like you like this. You were always too stiff-necked and sure of yourself for comfort. It was always better when you were a bit uncertain of your footing. Are you forgetting Calandor then? Still, he hesitated, yeah. One of the Forsaken stood there, and there was absolutely nothing he could do. Turning, he ran for Calandor. Her laughter seemed to follow him. Oh, I love her trolling. I love it. And he's just going straight for Calandor. And there it is, Calandor. He reached it. Great. What's gonna happen now? And now he's got it in his hands. Something made him look up. A fate stood in the doorway. Yeah, you're dead, mate. Rand pulled at Ch.10 through Calandor, the sword that is not a sword, placed in his hands as if he held a noonday. Okay. The power filled him, hammering down like solid thunder. The taint rushed through him in a flood of blackness. Oh, no, not good. Molten rock pulsed along his veins. The cold inside him could have frozen the sun. I love that metaphor. He had to use it or burst like a rotten melon. Do rotten melons burst? Can anyone confirm that in the comments? I don't know. The murderer turned to flee, and suddenly black clothes and armor crumpled to the floor, leaving oily motes floating in the air. Oh, he just vaporized it, I guess. Poor murderer. You were great the 5 minutes you were on this page. Rest in peace, murderer number 15 or whatever. And now he's getting power hungry. Uh-oh. And everyone's now paralyzed and running away because he has the sword. Yeah, I would run. Like, but what did you expect? Like, you attacked the guy who held the sword that kills everything, and now he has the sword that kills everything. Like, what was the plan? What was your plan? The only reason he didn't have it when he ran out of the room was because Lanfear was there. And that was probably not planned by anyone, except for perhaps Lanfear, so they couldn't have known that. So stupid. And now he vaporized another one. Another fate gone. Yes, and he just slaughters all of them. So he's now soloing it. He had to do something more. The power slid along his bones, pure essence of fire. Something more. Uh-oh, is he going to teleport around? Is he going to teleport Tyr into the sun? Perhaps he is going to do that. The taint and Ch.10 rolled over him. Something to kill them all of them at once. A mountain of rotting filth threatening to bury his soul. Raising Calandor, he drew on the source, drew on it till it seemed he must scream screams of frozen flame. Okay, he had to kill them all. Yes, so what's he gonna do now? Any bets? He might do one of something like Boo did when he located all life forms and killed them with these meteorite things, but... Oh, I think he's creating a hurricane. Air begins to spin. What's he doing? He's just casting something randomly. That's pretty dangerous, Rand. Power raced through him, a raging torrent that threatened to carry all that was him into the spinning. Had to let go. Had to. Will he let go? Now. That was a thought. And it's in cursive. It might be creator speaking through him. I don't know. Thought floated like crackling laughter on the rim of his awareness. He severed the flows rushing out of him, leaving the thing still whirling, winning like a drill on bone. Now. Yes, it might be the creator or the Dark One. But it is weird that there is this word in cursive. Oh, you say italic, right? It's not cursive, it's italic, yeah. And the lightnings came flashing out along the ceiling left and right, like silver streams. And Myrdal stepped out of a side corridor. Oh god, I'm so sorry, mate. So sorry that you stepped out of there. And before it could take a second step, half a dozen flaring streaks stepped down, blasting it apart. Oh god. They're so, like, why did they even try it? Didn't they know how strong he is? I think the lightning is like, yeah, it's like now heat-seeking, so to speak. So it really is doing something like that, like Boo did. Okay, I mean, yeah, why not? With Kalando, he could do anything. Yeah, sure. And everyone is now dead that was evil. Okay, great. Moraine was there. How? Yeah. What you have done, I would not have believed possible. Yeah, so he can now solo an army of murder and stuff, which makes him really powerful. And already everyone should be bowing to him that is in his kingdom. Like, if someone saw that, it's like, yeah, that guy's probably the dragon. Like, no one would believe otherwise anymore, I guess. Okay, and Len's alive, which is good. Are you well, Rand? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, Rand pulled his gaze away from her and fell on the body of a dark-haired girl, little more than a child. Wow, she died. Okay, so he found the corpse of a child. Great. I will see that someone takes care of her, Rand, Moraine said gently. You cannot help her now. Oh no, please don't resurrect her. Please don't make her a zombie weird thing now. With this, I can do anything. Oh god. No, Rand, no. Don't become necromancer. No, Rand. Rand, you cannot do this. Not this. Breathe. She has. I mean, technically, she could get her soul from Tel'aran'rhiod and place it back in her body. I mean, it's already decomposing probably, but... Breathe. She has to breathe. The girl's chest rose and fell. Heart has to beat. Blood already thick and dark oozed from the wound in her chest. Live. Live. Burn you. I didn't mean to be too late. Her eyes stared at him, filmed. Lifeless. Tears trickled in and healed down his cheeks. She has to leave. Heal her, Moraine. I don't know how. Heal her. Death cannot be healed, Rand. You are not the creator. So the creator can heal death. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, and he didn't. Oh, good. He was not able to get her back. I'm actually quite relieved. I didn't want to go down the route of him being a zombie necromancer and power hungry and stuff. Yeah, now he's just crying out. Yeah. That's very tragic. The others, Elaine, Perrin, the rest, was I too late for them too? You're not too late. You must not. Are they still alive? They are, Moraine assured him, yeah. I like that. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that they would die off screen, but you never know. Like, they might have gotten the Goketsu treatment, so I don't know. Yeah, now he's cursing at himself because he thinks he should have moved out earlier. Yeah, how did they get in? How did they get in? Oh, with a ship, apparently. Yeah, okay, they said they just went there with some ships and no one cared. Oh man, your security's shit, mate. Your security's really shit at the harbor. Oh, and Lan is now supporting him so he doesn't fall down. And Moraine took his face in her hands. And she makes him a bit more relaxed. I like that. I left some purpose, Moraine told him. You need to sleep tonight. Yes, go to Tel'aran'rhiod. That's good. He did not want her shadowing him, yet what he said was, Lanfear was here. This was not her doing. She said so, and I believe her. You don't seem surprised, Moraine. Would Lanfear's offer surprise her? Would anything? Lanfear was here, and I talked with her. She didn't try to kill me, and I didn't try to kill her. And you are not surprised. Yeah, yes, okay. I doubt you could kill her yet. Yeah, not unaided, and I doubt she will try to kill you yet. We know little of any of the Forsaken, least of all Lanfear. I feel I know most of Lanfear, so, like, yes, I know from her perspective, but still, but we do know she loved Ch. 10. To say you are safe from her is certainly too strong. There is a good deal she can do to harm you, short of murder, but I do not think she will try to kill, as long as she thinks she might win Ch. 10 back again. Lanfear wanted him, the daughter of the night, used by mothers who only half believed in her to frighten children. She certainly frightened him. It was nearly enough to make him laugh. He had always felt guilty for looking at any woman besides Egwene, and Egwene did not want him, but the daughter of Andor wanted to kiss him at least, and one of the Forsaken claimed to love him. Nearly enough for laughter, but not quite. Yeah. It would be also cool if Lanfear would be the third woman and not Berylane. I don't know. I just think currently she's the most complex character. In the way that she's still mysterious. You know, we don't know a lot about her, but she still has a personality despite me knowing anything about her, and I still know who she is. Yeah. Lanfear seemed jealous of Elaine, that pale-haired milksop she had called her. Madness, all madness. Yeah, Elaine really has to... Oh no, the pale-haired milksop, I think she was talking about Ilyena there, right? Or was she talking about Elaine, or both? Is it just a parallel that is drawn between Ilyena and Elaine? It's almost the same name as well, don't know. And they're both blonde, I guess. Is Elaine Ilyena reborn? Don't spoil that, please. It's just a thought I have, perhaps. I mean, it sounds similar, they might look similarly, but tomorrow, she started away from them tomorrow. Tomorrow I will tell you what I'm going to do. At least that. The thought of Moraine's face if he told her everything made him want to laugh. If he knew everything himself yet. Lanfear had given him almost the last piece without knowing it. One more step tonight. The hand holding Calando by his side trembled. With that he could do anything. I am not mad yet. Not mad enough for that. Tomorrow, a good night to us all, the light willing. Another lightning that might save him. Oh no. Tomorrow he would begin to unleash another kind of lightning, another lightning that might save him, or kill him. He was not mad yet. You're pretty close, man, you're pretty close. Okay, that was a brilliant chapter, I loved it. Love me some Lanfear as well. And, yeah. Anyway, so as I said, I don't know if there will be a chapter tomorrow or when the next one will be. I will try it tomorrow, of course, but I never know these days. Though I still hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend if we don't see each other. And as always, please take care of yourself, and if you like this, of course, as always, like the video, please, it helps a bit. And if you're not, consider liking and subscribing, of course. Subscribing. Yeah, it's a Pavlovian thing, obviously, that I trained myself to do here. Always say the same thing. You always say this, whatever. Anyway, hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye.